There, we, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Just hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. Out comes Pittsburgh. Its offense has it to begin the third quarter. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the third. Rodgers will look to throw. And he will not find the connection on the other end. An incompletion sets up second down. Well, they're caught in that vicious cycle, Brock. They're losing partially because of the struggles they've had throwing the ball, but because they are losing, they got to keep throwing it and risking these contested lanes.
I've said to you once, I've said to you a million times, coordinator's job is to get you open, right? My job is to get you a one-on-one, and your job
Is to win.
And they're not doing it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Rodgers from the gun. Loses it again. The Ravens pick it up. And they will not score. They needed one more step to make it, but they are going to take over at the goal line.
You know, Kate, defenders today are top. Don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form. Making that strip sack and that play was a masterpiece.
Lamar off the play fake. Well, he's in trouble, but he's not going to get away. Brought down at the 12. Trying to work quickly now.
It's a loss of 9. Now second and goal at the Steelers' 12-yard line.
Throwing on second. Jackson. Got his man in the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. Zay Flowers. First return scored. Now he's got a receiving one, too. Here's Luke for the point after. It's a fake pitch into the tight end. Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. And he isn't going to get there. First time they tried for 2 tonight, but it's unsuccessful. Return coming from the 6. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The Steelers and running back Rico Dowdle back out now. And his performance has ailed against what has been a very stout defensive front. This hasn't been a contest to stack up there among his better showings, partner. They've made it real difficult to find any holes to hit, and there's been absolutely no space for him to work with. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
The tackle made back at the 25-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long. That's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Third and long for him here. And he's not going to make it. They stop him short, so expect a punt coming up here on fourth down. The Steelers set to punt it. It'll be Cameron Johnston doing the honors. He has it at the 22. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch. Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Now Jackson. This one's to Andrews outright. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
It's a gain of 5.
They've got 3rd and 5 now after the last completion got him 5. Now it's Lamar. Bails out of the pocket quick. Throws this one deep down. He's got it inside the 25. completion leads to a huge gain. 38 yards.
Baltimore first down.
Lamar back to throw. To the right side and hauled in by Lane. And stopped at the 1. All right, so they're going to have to get that final yard. They're going to have to earn it. First and goal.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Escapes out to the left. Finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore. Mark Andrews. The third time that he has brought in a score this week. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. That one right down the middle. And yep, go ahead and add another point to their lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Steelers' offense headed out. And this is going to be far from the only time these replays will be on the screen over the next week, Brock, but they're not going to enjoy watching them. Have not taken care of the football, and this looks a whole lot like teaching tape for this defense.
Kate, think of all the great defenses over the last 50, 60 years. The 85 Bears, I think of the Seahawks and the Legion of Boom. 39 takeaways in their Super Bowl title winning year. Elite defenses have games just like this one where they take the ball away over and
they're going to take him down. Pressure gets to him at the 15. Let's see what they went with. Third down.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Rodgers to throw. It's caught right side by Freiermuth. And he's not going to make it. They stop him short, so expect a punt coming up here on 4th down. So out now comes the punter. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Picked up with the 38. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson are ready to go again on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. And this one's going to be picked off, but he dropped it. Oh, almost a one-play drive. Defender couldn't hang on, though, and they're going to feel fortunate coming up on 2nd down now. Looking to throw, Jackson. Left side, caught by Lane. Near the sideline, he's going to be forced out after a gain of about 20. And that is good for a Baltimore first down.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He got away from a couple of defenders, but they just kept coming. This one's going to end in a loss, Brock. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Now 2nd down throw for Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. Completed to his running back. They bring him down, but we all saw how that one looked, right? There was a face mask involved, and the flag is out.
Face mask. Defense.
Well, he grabbed whatever he could to make that tackle. Unfortunately, he got a whole lot of face masks, so add even more yards onto that play. All right, back now for the 4th. They're set up here, 1st and goal. Play action. Here's Jackson. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Kind of gives me an oh boy right there. That clock's going to stop. Your opponent's going to look up at the scoreboard and say, really? Really? You're still throwing the ball down the field up this big? Yeah, you better be ready for the next time you match up with these guys.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. 3rd and goal now as they try to pile on further. Now here's Lamar. This one's caught. And he's going to be brought down shy of not just the end zone, Brock. That first down marker as well. So now offense facing an interesting fourth down decision. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy is picked, and that is Cox. Touchdown, Baltimore. Much like they have throughout this entire game, Brock, the opportunities to score just keep arriving, and that lead just keeps growing.
Just the best part of team sports, right? One side feeds the other side, that feeds the other side, and it's just an inferno right now. It's led to a lopsided score up there.
Lamar and the offense staying out there, Brock. They're trying for two.
The Ravens will line
right, they're going to throw for it. On the move, headed right. It's incomplete, but there was a whole lot of contact, and the penalty flag's out. Let's see who this one's on.
Interference. Defense.
So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. All right, now comes another opportunity to convert for two. Keeping it on the ground. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Dowdle now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. And this slide puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
At the 33-yard line.
Shotgun give now to Dowdle. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. So now here's 3rd and 5.
It's 3rd down.
Pittman, the man in motion left. And before the snap, the officials whistle that play dead. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Steelers just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. About set. This is 3rd and 5. Rodgers set to pass. He's going for it himself. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
To throw is Rodgers. Trying to push deep downfield. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county. Incomplete pass on first down, so still at the 40. It's 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. All set to go now from the 35.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll run. Breaks the tackle. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Luke knocks it through. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Woo, Brock, I think it's pretty safe to say there might be some words exchanged at midfield following this one, huh? Definitely did not need to try that onside kick.
No, that one failed, and all it did was escalate the emotion. There's no question. We've seen some salty handshakes at the end of the game, and keep those cameras rolling because there's going to be some explaining to do for that one.
Defense sent him packing back to their own side last play. Time to build on that with 2nd down. Here's Dowdle again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
On the ground again with Dowdle. And on third down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards. Punt team on the field. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. And even with 3 timeouts left on the other sideline, they have this one wrapped up. We'll see if they even use those timeouts. They're going to pass it here. Absolutely fires this one right side. Big gain downfield. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
It's a pickup of 44 yards. And a Baltimore first
So the big
down.
play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. They'll run here on first down. And that's going to be close to an outright disaster, Brock, because he winds up losing a ton of yards on the play. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And they weren't afraid to keep running up that score to the point that records came and went on the way to victory. Their point total, Brock, actually eclipsed the old record of 72 points in a game, which was held by Washington since 1966. Now a new record